Hello and welcome to our how-to video on the Action Pad feature in Mission Control. The Action Pad is your one-stop shop if you're looking to see and manage all of your actions across all of your projects in one place. You have the ability to edit actions, mark them as complete, or create new actions quickly. There are a number of fields that are available by default, and you can sort the actions by those fields, or you can choose to add custom fields and sort them using the custom fields. You have the ability to log time or view contributors and see the billable and non-billable hours with how much of it's scheduled and completed for each resource or contributor. And you can also manage checklist items and collaborate via chatter. There's another section within the action pad which is the summary, where it shows graphs like the action summary, overdue actions, hours summary, and checklist summary. Let's have a look. We can access the action pad from within the Mission Control console. If we go over to the progress pad, we can access it from the View Action button here. We can also access it from the standalone tab at the top. And if you want to look for actions relating to a specific project, we can go over to Project Record and go into the Action Pad tab. And it's going to show us all the records relating to that specific project. If you do not have the Action Pad tab over here, you can go into the roles record for your role and first select the project overview page and make sure that the View Action Pad tab is marked true for your user. Going back to the Action Pad, there are two sections here in this Action Pad. There's the summary section and the action log section, both of which are collapsible, so you can choose to keep them open or closed based on your usage. You can add actions from here by selecting a project, and it's going to filter out all the milestones for us. You can search up a role that you want to as the action owner, and then you can give it a name. You can search using the keyword search over here for a specific action or actions. As you'll see, it has got the record that I'm looking for. So when you click on a record and open up the action detail, you'll see more details for that record. And if you'd like to edit any of these details, you can double click on the record and update those details accordingly. You can mark an action as complete by checking the box over here. You can also do the same by marking the checkbox over here inside the action detail. We have the chatter tab over here where you can collaborate by chatter from here. You'll see that there's a number of fields here that are available by default, and you can sort all of these actions using those fields. Or you can choose to add custom fields like the completion and the action duration that I've added, and you can add custom fields by going into the cogwheel over here and marking the checkbox is true and selecting the field that you want to, and then clicking on save. You can also override this from within the control pad so that it applies for all users within the org. You just need to make sure that this action pad settings override is marked true, and you can select whichever field that you like to. So for now, I'm just going to remove or not save custom field 1 and 2 or specify them here. And if you go back and refresh it, we'll see that the completion and the action duration field have been removed. And we can just bring it back by enabling both of these fields: action duration, completion, and then click save. Go back and refresh the page. So you'll see that those fields have been added. We can filter all of these records here by creating a new list view in the actions object or using custom filters. So let's go over to the actions tab first, and we can create a new filter or just view one that I've created earlier. All you have to do is just click on new, specify a name for it, and then click on save, and it's going to open up the filters tab. You can specify whichever filters that you're looking for. For example, I'm looking to find all of the actions that are owned by me and where the status is planned. So as you can see, all of them are planned and all of them are owned by me. If we go back into the action pad, I can change the list view from here and see all of my actions. The action summary will update accordingly, and for example like this, so the number is reduced over here. And we can also use custom filters. So if we click on the filter icon, so we can filter based on projects, milestones, categories, skills, so on. We can also choose to filter them based on role filters, and we can also select 2 custom fields that we'd like to filter based upon. So we can choose that for the object. So let's say the project object and a specific field that we wanted to look for, and we can specify the search string that we're looking for. So these are persistent filters. So if you go over to a different tab, so let's select filter first. You can also choose to save filter. So once you've identified filters that you've applied for, and then you can click on save, and then give it a name, and then click save again, and then click on filter. So since I've already created this one, I'm going to select it and click on filter, and it's showing me again all of those actions that are owned by me with the statuses planned, but just through a different way using a custom filter. So if I go over to a different tab and then come back, it will have the same filter applied for me. So if we have a look at some of the icons here, you'll see that the first icon is the action owner. The second icon over here is the has contributors. This will not be available for all actions, as it depends if the action has contributors. Next is the resource assignment wizard icon. You can access, you can log time from within here. You can also create issues, and you can also access the checklist manager. So you can add checklist items, you can delete them, you can update them based on your needs. This concludes the how-to video on the action pad. We have a number of resources you can take advantage of, like our detailed user guide, training videos, searchable knowledge base, and learning portal. If you have any questions, you can reach out to us from the email or create a support ticket from the link mentioned above. Thanks for listening and have a great day.